Greetings, every one of you, wherever you're listening from. Today, we're going to kickstart from where we stopped last week, and it's going to be a good and a very experiential one. I think the next lesson, like I promised, we shall be dealing with that the what do you call it? Um, how to crack femoral 9, and if by adventure I'm able to switch to 10, and I cracked it, and we will also inform us all. So we're going to open our recent projects, which the one we have been working on since. Double click, and here is the project right now. Is it the one? I'm not sure it's the one. Let me be sure it's the one. It's not the one. It's not the one. I'm going to go to recent project again. Um, Recent project. Let's see if it's this one is the one. Yes, this is our project. All right. Last week we talked about is what we edited, and we allowed the news to just splash in, and it was a great one. We're going to also be making some touches, so on and so forth. This particular video editing is just simple because to me there's not much work to do there. So very quickly, I'm going to take us to another step of editing. Another step of editing where you have two scenes and you want to shoot the same scene. I think we'll be dealing with that. I think we should deal with that next week. Why? So that, like I explained on the what do you call it, on the group, that I will be shooting. I have a movie location which I'll be editing that movie. So I want to believe during the movie editing I will have enough to show us, to help us along a very long way. But this moment, let me take us through a particular section so that we can move forward. Now, if you check our test, the one we put together here, you check the white test. The white test is like kind of not showing properly. So we're going to go down there. This is it. Then we're going to like scroll here. I'm not seeing more options. So since you are not seeing more options, you want to usually go to advanced. If you go to advanced, you now have more options. You have more options here. So I want to like put a border or a shadow to the text. Let's put a shadow to the text. So going to increase the opacity is already 100. Yeah, or yes, we can blurriness. We'll make it blurry less. Remove the blurriness and adjust the distance to the back, and that's it. So if you play it back now, you discover that it's showing properly. Now, like I showed the other day, I don't know the system you're using. If you're using a system that is a little bit slower while doing the playback, reduce this, go to this screen preview scene and reduce it to 1.18. Now, if you reduce to 1.18, let's say I want to do playback now, it will be a little bit blurry. To be blurry, but it doesn't mean that your video is blurry. Doesn't mean that you can play it. You can put it on 1:2. If you put it on 1:2, it's still blurry, but not as it was before. So you can also to put it depending on what. So if you are doing it and you discover it's still the video is not playing back properly, you click on the render preview, it will allow you to render to the end. Sometimes depending on your system, it can take a very long while, sometimes 5 minutes before it render. You must allow it to render. Now if you do the first rendering that takes that long, make sure as soon as you bring in any new object into the timeline, always render it too. As soon as you bring any object into the timeline, always render. So the more you render, the more the playback come easier. So that's for that. So going back to the playback. Now I was talking about the test, so we're going to also work on this test. They are not properly they are not okay the way I wanted them. So we're going to go to advanced and add the shadow. Going to add shadow, opacity and blur to 0, distance to back, then what else do we do? That's all. Do the same for the name up, add the shadow, blurry level 0, distance, take it to the back. Now it's far better now that it's showing more properly. Now that is for that. So this is a very quick one that I just did. So just an effect I added to it. So let's go to our effects panel to see what we can actually work with. And like I said, play along, just play with your effect, play with them very well. You see so many things you can use. Now this is a mosaic stuff. Maybe you want to, maybe there are some scene that or some interviews that you just want to blur the person's face. You don't want the person's face to show. You just put a mosaic. This scene, you want to turn the whole scene to black and white. Look at the way it is. But you can actually edit the level of the black and white. This also works. Now this type of effect that is if you discover is waving, this type of effect is good when you want to do a video jingle for a particular product. As it ends like that, you come with the color immediately. You understand? So the next one that I want to also take us is this element. Now under element, you see some other this thing you want to add. Make your word beautiful. Like I said, some of the stock here, you have to download them. So they are also good ones. They are good ones. They are good elements. I have used some of them in the past, and they are very, very good elements. They have arts. You see the one. You see all those things. Look at this one here. Look at this element here. All these elements are good elements. So you can use it on a particular, I don't know, depending on what you want to use it for. Now, this some of you that are good, I will go to this thing to look for a scene that you want an aeroplane to pass. Now let me quickly create something. Let's go back to this place. Then we go to my assets. I'm going to look for my background, PK. I'm going to look for something like sky. It must not be a video. Yes, it can be an image. It can be this look a little bit like, no. Let me go back to my main resource. I have so many resources here. Some of these resources has been in the system for about 3-4 years. You will ask how. I've used this hard drive for 4 years now, and any time I buy a new laptop, I don't buy a hard drive. I'll just swap the hard drive to I buy, they change my hard drive to the new one, and I continue my work. So it doesn't look stressful to me. And whenever how you can do that successfully is you must be careful what don't be slotting any flash drive you see into your system. You are a graphic designer, you are a video editor. Don't just accept every flash drive into your system. The day the virus that is in that what the flash drive will enter your system, my dear, trust me, tears will not be far from you. I'm telling you, it has happened to me before. So it wasn't a funny experience. So I wouldn't wish that for my enemy even. So be careful, um, careful the type of flash drive you slot into your device. Alright. Now, um, hope to see, hope to see. Why are you not previewing? Okay. Sorry. I just have to look for a kind of background. But you understand, you know what I mean by sky. So you look for something that look a little bit like sky. Photos. No, I'm not talking about photos yet. Yes. There we go. We need to look for a little bit something that look like a sky that we can work with. Um, sky, 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 sky. It look like I just have to pick that one that I saw before. It was one I saw. But what I didn't like, it doesn't look like sky. Don't know why this I want to preview so that I can see it. Mm, same with this. So I think we just go with that one I saw before. This is it. I'm going to bring it down here, and what did I say? You can drag it to the end and get something like sky. All right, we have something like sky here. Now we go back to elements. Yeah, this is plane. Be looking at the sequence. So they'll be looking at the sequence of the plane. Looking at the sequence of the plane. Good. That's the sequence of the plane. It was coming straight. I want to show the next scene where it's coming. You show him going to the other side. No, it was actually coming from front. So you show the back now. You show the back. No, it's still the front. I want to show something. Okay, we show like the bottom of it. Finish showing the bottom. We cannot show the last part. Now we're going to preview what we just did. Now, if you see the transition was too harsh, the transition was too harsh. So we're going to go to transition and let's transit that smoothly, so that dissolving or fading. Let's dissolve it in smoothly, not too harsh, just a little bit smoothly. If you observe, he was waiting before he could start. So we're going to cut away that part that he was waiting. So immediately it transits, it plays, it goes immediately. So we're going to add the transition back. Let's go again. You see that. So it didn't just wait. It will continue immediately. So Now let's go back to the second one. Going to transit the other one too. Here. Now observe again. It cut in the way it cut in. I didn't like it. Cut in just like that. It wasn't making any sense. So we're going to do it again. Now, if you notice, the end of this one was not making good sense still. You're going to cut it away. You're going to delete it again and dissolve again. There you go. 1, 2, go. Yeah. So you need to know what you want. In editing, you must know what you want to achieve. So we're going to play it again from beginning to the end so that you will see it. From beginning to the end so that you will see it. Now, we're going to add a sound effect. Let's see if we have some sound effects that we can use. Yeah, look like it but not what you want. So the beginning can actually work, but the all right. I'm not sure we have enough sound effect that can do that, but this is what you do. I will be sharing the link, a particular link for how to get some free sound effect that you will not pay for uh, under the resource. Then we'll talk about that. So let's go to the other elements that we have there. We have emojis. All of them, you have to download them. We have pets. You have to download all of them. You have website. I click. How do you subscribe to my channel? Play button. All those things, they are here. Tutorial. You want to animate a particular this thing. What they call it? You want to animate a logo. This particular one will help you in a very long way. And so on, so forth. This one's good. Badges. Now these are the logo I was telling you about. I've seen so many people use this as the animated logo for themselves. You just download it, rename it to yours, and that's it. It's already a logo for you. This one that look like what do you call it here now? Camera. You can use it. All those things they are there. And draw. Even all this one, I've seen people use this also as logo. One of these things. So shapes. All these things. Even this one, I've seen people use this also as logo. So that's it for that one. Then the split screen. Let me quickly show you something about a split screen. You can increase it though. Yeah, you can increase the split screen to the end. So one, this one, you just drag it, take it there. Sorry. You take this one, you click on it, drag this one there too. You click this one, you just drag it to the scene, not on the scene, but where you want to use them. Now, if I play back now, you see everybody is shouting. All the scene are making noise. So what you do, you just mute them. while I mute them. Now you can increase the size of it, so reduce the size of the scene to fit in, depending on how yours was looking. You can increase it, decrease it. You have seen it now. Mute this one too. Now, like I was explaining to you that day, it's something that you do when you have to do with multiple people speak. So let's say I only want this one to be the one speaking. It's only the one that will hear speaking. So you are not hearing
And when
other one.
Ezekiel prophesied, the Bible said,
Or you just mute everything. You mute everything, nobody is talking. But every scene are playing. So if you also want to hit this thing on a jingle, it will work perfectly. I think tomorrow tomorrow lesson will be for jingle. I'll quickly do a 5 minute jingle. How I need to edit the 5 minute jingle. Then that jingle is going to be sweet. So when we finish the 5 minute jingle, then we will now talk about how to crack Formula 9. That's going to be for tomorrow. But for now, I would like to see you again in our next video, in our next lesson. God bless you and remain blessed. Thank you, thank you, thank you.